play this week, but never count that guy out because he recovers quickly. But if he doesn't play, have full confidence in the young men that we have behind him. Sometimes they can come in and bring a little juice to your offense. So it'd be a good break for Mel if he doesn't play, and we have full confidence in those young guys. But other than the game yesterday, other than spotting them 10 points, I thought they played pretty well. So.
Does the offense change at all with Austin being kind of the main guy?
No, not at all. Austin was already plugged in what we were doing right now, inside, outside, special plays. It won't change at all. Justin Jackson will come in, and, I thought he ran well yesterday.
Austin is a smaller back, though, so do you worry about 20, 25 touches for him in one game?
He's a smaller back, but he's pound for pound the strongest young man on the team. I have no problem with Austin running between the tackles,
You mentioned Justin having a good game. What did you see specifically? I mean, that was his first real action.
I saw a guy that's been waiting on the runway, waiting for his opportunity, and when he got it, I thought he took full advantage of it. He's, like I said, he's not banged up at all. He's fresh, and that's what we brought him here for. It was, this time of year, a lot of times young backs got to step in and play, and he was ready.
Yesterday we saw kind of taken what the defense gave, a lot of that philosophy that you had preached when you first came here. Where did that philosophy for you come from?
Repeat that question again.
So yesterday we saw Phillip kind of taking what the defense gave, making those check down throws.
Okay.
Kind of what you had talked about when you
yeah.
came here. So I was kind of wondering for you, where does that offensive philosophy come from?
Well, just, when you look at how to win games in this league, you got to take care of the football. And at his position, you have to be efficient with it. Those are some of the things that we talk about every week is turnovers, takeaways, giveaways, and the QBR rating. QBR rating is not just Phillip. It's protection, offensive line, running backs, tight ends. It's wide receivers running their routes at the right depth, getting open, separating, catching the ball, run after catch, touchdowns, interceptions. So we talk about all those things every single week, and I think Phillip has bought into that. He always has. He's just doing a good job taking care of the football all year. I think we're a top 5 team in the league right now in taking care of the football and giveaways.
Was there a moment or a stop in your coaching career or a coach that you kind of took that from and learned to apply?
Well, I think when it comes to learning how to win with what you have, probably not a better person than Bill Parcells, to be honest with you. He was really good in teaching his coaching staff how to win games with the personnel that they had and how to get the most out of their players.
Is that philosophy crucial, especially when you enter such a tough stretch of the schedule? It's this kind of last month, and you're potentially without one of your best players going down that stretch.
Well, it's been critical all year for us, and I think you saw what happened when we didn't do it last week. So it's something that we've always emphasized. Our coaches emphasize it every day, and our players they've bought into it.
With the injuries you've had to key players, though, is this just okay? It's another injury, and just got to battle through it.
That's the way we look at it. Next man up. We've had some key players, like you said, go down, but it's been the next man up mentality here, and guys prepare every single week like they're starters, and that's what I like about this group. They're prepared.
Most teams that would have key starters on IR or injured would fold or go, woe is me. Just where does this team get that mental toughness that, okay?
I think you just look at the character of our football team. We have good guys, and that's what I like about this group. I say it all the time. Great players don't win championships, great teams do. And I think we have an opportunity to have a great team here.
How concerned were you yesterday with Melvin, and how relieved was it when you I'm not sure you found out last night, found out today, when you did find out, how relieved was it?
I was very relieved because I know I've had MCLs, and I know you can recover quickly from those. And Melvin is a fast healer, so I was very relieved. When you saw it happen on the field, it looked pretty nasty because it was a leg whip. And I thought he came out on the good end of this one.
An intentional leg whip, or is it something you want the league to look at?
I don't know if it was intentional. I think the young man was just playing hard, and, it happened.
Are you pretty hopeful, though, that he'll be back before the end of the regular season?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Except for like Breed, can you think of a quarterback having a better season than Phillip? And he doesn't seem to get the recognition.
He gets a lot of recognition with us. I can tell you that. We appreciate him. I think he's doing. I think he's having a great season. He's doing a heck of a job of leading this team, number one, and then just taking care of the football, getting us in right plays, He understands our offense. You know, he works with the coaching staff. You know, I just can't say enough about the season that he's having, but it doesn't mean anything right now if we don't get in the playoffs.
And in year two, does he have a better understanding of what you're asking him to do in terms of operating the offense as the quarterback?
I sure hope so. You know, it's our second year together, and you know, I've never wavered from what I believe and how I want this team to look. So I would think he has a pretty good understanding of how I want to win football games.
That's led to some animated conversations at times in the sidelines between you and Philip. Is that part of the process?
You know, family have disagreements. You know, that happens all the time. But I trust that young man. I think he trusts me, and so I mean, I think we're in a good place.
Coach, interior defensively without Corey and Ebay, how do you think Square going back inside and Pylon and T.Y. McGill and all those guys in the middle played yesterday?
I thought Square did a pretty good job inside, and then Justin Jones came in and gave him a relief at times. But I thought they strained a little bit. I thought they made some plays. They made their plays, and we're looking for those guys to do the same thing this week if need to.
Are you expecting Brandon back this week?
You know, Brandon right now is taking care of some personal family business, and his leadership is needed with his family right now, and that's where we want him to be.
With Squares, how valuable is that versatility for him to play both those spots, and just how big has it been all year long?
You know, that's what Square brings to your football team is that versatility. He played big end, he played three technique, he played nose. That's what you like about him, you know, and that makes him real valuable to our defense.
I know you hate timetables on injuries, but
Yeah.
since after this one, you're gonna have 2 games in 5 days, is it better to get him all set for Kansas City instead of maybe the game after?
It just depends on how he progresses, you know, with this recovery. You know, and Melvin over the years, he's healed pretty quickly. So when he's ready to go, he'll be ready to go.
Also, in terms of game plan, is it better knowing this week, preparing everybody else? Because that Tennessee game, the injury surfaced on the plane going there, and it was pretty
Right.
touch and go after that.
It's always better to know game plan wise if a player's playing or not, but it's not going to make that big of a difference in how we plan. To be honest with you, with the guys that we have.
Tyrell didn't play a ton yesterday. Was that because of the way the game was going?
You know, he's sore. He was limited last week in practice. His groin was a little sore yesterday, so we just trying to take care of him.
Is he pretty persuasive in talking his way into that one?
You know, we wanted him to play. He's been playing well, but we didn't need him to be out there the whole time yesterday. So we probably played that one pretty close to the best.
Do you still expect the right tackle rotation? It seemed like it remained pretty much about the same yesterday. Is that?
I thought yesterday. I think Joe came in at times. We're trying to keep both guys involved. I mean, both guys are pretty good right tackles. Sam's a starter right now. Sam played most of the snaps, but Joe got quite a few snaps too as well. So right now that's going fine for us. Joe's a good player. I want to keep him involved.
Coach, so many of those catches yesterday were on the boundary, so impressive with the footwork and everything. Is that something that just comes from? How much does that have to be repped in practice to really?
You see it all the time when you watch our practice. You know, Phil does a good job of that with the wide receivers. You know, just two-stepping on the sidelines. They work those drills every single day. So it just shows up in the game. You know, if you work at it and you focus on it, you want to get better at it, you'll see it happen in the game. I thought Chenna made a heck of a play on that one in the end zone on the running back. You know, that's a drill that the linebackers practice every single week. Hands go up, rip the ball out. I love to see things happen on the football field on Sundays that we do throughout the week in practice.
Anybody on the sideline or in the booth during the third quarter yesterday say, you know, it's completed 22, 23, 24 straight passes?
You know, someone told me, someone in the third quarter, that it was 23, 24, like you said. I had no idea. It didn't feel that way, to be honest with you. But I'm not surprised.
Did anybody go, you know, the record's 25 or?
No, I wasn't worried about the record,
Right. No.
but you know, but when you get that close, you know, with a nice little lead like that, if someone had told me, I might have been thinking about that. You know,
Tell them to take that sack and put it on that screen.
why not? Why not? You know.
To follow up on the right tackle thing, I know you wanted to keep both guys involved, and you've talked a lot this year about wanting to keep that offensive line chemistry. Is it a factor at all? You know, working both guys in, worry at all about getting rhythm? Or any of those?
You know what? That came up. Yes, that is a factor. But I think with right tackles, It's different than playing running back, quarterback. Which, and I think those guys right now, I think they're handling that situation really well, and I don't think it's a problem.
Coach, we've seen, I mean, James Brown's really stepped up the last couple of weeks. What's allowed him to really be this effective?
Well, his versatility, he plays Mike, he plays Will, he come in, plays nickel, he plays dime. He knows the defense very well, and we were very fortunate to have someone like him. On our team, when Denzel goes down, we can just plug a guy in.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right.